Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of our Return to Monkey Island playthrough, a playthrough of the brand new Return to Monkey Island that has just come out. My name's Greg. On the previous episode we jumped headfirst into this new game with a weird prologue section involving Guybrush Threepwood's we now know kid who's now, and he is now, Guybrush is kind of regaling his kid with the story of how he found the true secret of Monkey Island. Flashback, we're here. We are trying to beat LeChuck to discover the secret. LeChuck is in the midst of getting a ship together and he's basically loading it up, and we basically need to steal it. In this new game we have a to-do list, and this will help me actually say what we've been doing. We talked to the pirate leaders, they refused us the money, so now we need to join LeChuck's crew. We need a mop to basically join as a swabby, but also need to disguise ourselves because we are on the blacklist. So that's what we're going to be doing today on episode 2. I'd like to get off Melee Island if we can, but let's see if that happens. Interestingly, there are a few books we can borrow here, and I feel like we do need to borrow one of them, but we need to ask forgiveness from Carla, and that involves us choosing the right combination for this frog. I don't know what that combination of words to write on there is. And we could, I think I said this in the previous episode, we could brute force it, but I would like to see if there's some other way of working that out. So let's see. So what we haven't done is explore the rest of Melee Island. So why don't we go to the forest? Have a look at read the sign.
The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Okay, we might need a map then. What's over here?
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Tiny.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Okay.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Very true. So this is the Museum of Pirate Lore. We need an eye patch for some reason.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay. Let's have a chat with this guy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on display?
I've been trying to get the cook down at the scum bar to donate his, but he won't
Everything
part
is
with
leading us back to that mop.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Okay.
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Okay.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius. What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug
Spoiler
because it was
alert.
melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Yeah.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
This is all like my stuff.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library.
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Okay. So that's, yeah,
What's the story with the
capsize.
wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Or Guybrush.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me.
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Okay, poking it. Don't know what this is doing.
Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the autographed by...
Yeah. Why would I want to poke this? Okay.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat
Oh, yeah.
Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Melee.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
They made it all up. What's this plan?
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
So this parrot.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Okay, what else have we got here? Weird, this sign. Don't know why we can poke it. Okay, anything
working on?
else we got
Crossword
here?
puzzle.
Okay, no. Into the storeroom. parrot food.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Imagine this is the kind of stuff we just add water.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Oh, trivia card. Production for Monkey Island 1 happened at Industrial Light and Magic, Skywalker Ranch. They're building Lucasfilm North. I think it's Skywalker Ranch. Yeah. Enormous stuff. Oh, can we answer that one that we got wrong? Can't remember what it was now. Okay. Storeroom is done.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
So, okay, we need to get that. We need to get that. We need to get that eye patch, which involves feeding the parrot. What was that? Can I go into the forest at all? Wait, hang on a second. What was that? There's a shadow. What was that shadow? Oh, it's a deer. Okay. Yikes, a carnivorous plant. What's this?
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Okay, so we have a knife. Can we cut any of these plants? Yes.
Gotcha, you pointy little tracheophyte.
And there's this one as well.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel.
Wait.
Or alliums. I'll treat myself to a purple flower.
Okay, we've got two flowers.
It looks pretty and smells wonderful. This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
Okay. Okay. I don't... There was a well and a boat, so it must be all of these. Yeah, that's from the prologue, I think. What's this?
Ah,
Mushrooms. Can I slice?
not a chance.
No.
Can't stand mushrooms.
And if I do it with this one?
One's my limit.
Okay. Let's go this way.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay, let's go here. Let's go this way now. Purple flowers. We're gonna get lost.
Hopelessly lost
Okay.
without.
Let's go to the shipyard now.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there.
We need
Is
to
that
get
an
a
old
toothbrush. Yes, we need that toothbrush.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Okay. Go through the window. There we go.
It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Let's go here. Oh,
This
wait.
used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Strange
It's a
mass.
dried up old sea sponge.
Take that.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
Ooh, bucket.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships.
Can't pick
It's all
that
rusted
up.
out now.
Let's gaze at the moon.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
How do I get... I need to get into this. Can I slash through pry off
I don't want to
boards?
wreck my brand new shiny knife.
I need a crowbar.
It's sad. Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me. There was a time when every morning would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
I need a crowbar. Let's go back. Okay, let's start again at the lookout point. Let's go through again. Let's see if I've got anything new to say.
Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
No, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just
kinda-
write themselves.
It's leading us down a path. Like they're very telegraphing exactly what you need to do, kind of giving it away, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess, for newcomers who may not be used to it. I did put on the harder puzzle mode as well. So I'm just looking for trivia cards like that one there. Finding out the way.
It's good for relieving stress.
Sea sponge. What is next to a dead end on Terror Island? Don't know that yet. Okay.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Dedicated to dedication. That is a clue.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
I knew you'd do it this way. We find this out through other stuff. So, okay, it was dedicated to dedication. Let's see. Okay, let's go into the scum bar again.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
It's the same one as the person in the... Same one as the person in the locksmith.
Nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
Okay.
Nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
Okay, that's that. Let's have another chat with
I'm
these
gonna
people.
find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Got someone new here.
Hey, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Cobb.
Yeah, the
trying to
place does
remember who
seem
that
different
is.
from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin.
I don't think we
dark
spoke to them
magic.
when I replayed
Look
Monkey
at us.
Island.
We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
I reckon there's going to be a Loom remaster or new version or something soon. I don't think you'd put it on there.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from
Here we go.
Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
We got an achievement for that fan service.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's those three clowns at the back table.
Yo-ho.
Have we got anything new?
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Anything I can give him, carnivorous plant, crack 'em in.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee, ready to publish your unrecognized genius.
Oh, maybe this would... No, that's not going to work. Ooh.
It's hopeless.
Why can't I untangle that string?
It's hopeless.
Okay, that's interesting.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Horse armor. Okay. Trivia card hidden there. What type of bird is on the crest of Bermuda? I don't know. Smells good in there. Okay, let's go. Oh, someone's feet there. Okay, let's go back in. So, horns of a tray and this.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook.
Okay.
Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant
We have to build our own mop.
companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Okay, here we go.
How do I find the mop
Construct
handle?
her own mop.
I can't tell you exactly where it is.
Probably in the
because
forest.
This is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover
Okay,
for
great,
yourself.
useful.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Something tells me, given how that looks, I'm thinking wig. I'm thinking we find someone's wig.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay,
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
we have to make...
What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Okay.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
I want to pick this up. Wooden seagull. Can't use a knife on it. Somebody to make a mop. Yeah. This is all the same. It doesn't give you too many hints. We kind of know exactly what we need to do. We need to untangle this string.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
Okay. Alright, hang on a second. Okay. Hi. Can I steal this picture yet?
Stay away from that picture.
I don't want it. I have a stuffed animal.
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Forgot about that. Trunk and head.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Rancid. Is there anything else here? need more information about Carla. Sure.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
What is this statue? Here we go.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
It doesn't give us any information. Ooh.
It doesn't look finished.
There's the graffiti there. That's
It doesn't look finished.
Finished graffiti.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Port Elizabeth.
Heroic. She's dedicated to dedication.
Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one.
Nah, that's not the time.
This place has kind of gone downhill. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Okay. I feel like there should be a trivia card in here, and I just cannot spot it. I don't want to do the highlight items. Let's have a chat.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, there should be a trivia card in here. It just feels like that would be the case. Can I take another monocle?
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
I have 2 monocles now. Oh, I might just be blind. Maybe there isn't one in here, but most rooms or places seems to have one.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Okay. Oh wait, hang on a second. Does that still... No, it doesn't work there. No.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
You're an interesting wid. Widey bones. Okay. Let's have a go.
Welcome back.
Anything new? Anything new?
Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Oh, hidden there. Trivia card. Something of the bread. Easy. Didn't even have to. It was the first one I looked in. It was like, that is wrong.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Ones if I give you this.
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale.
Okay.
Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, excellent. That there.
How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale. This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun,
Okay.
at least make a good one.
Why was the person in the scum bar had this fishing lure?
What more can you tell me about the Golden Keys?
Not much. I was just a kid, and mysteries have never been my thing. Too messy.
Okay.
Come on. Can I please try your key grinder?
Seriously, I don't much care if you grind off a finger. But I don't want to have to clean up afterwards.
Come on.
Okay.
Seriously, I don't...
No, that's that.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Okay, I don't think it's...
I see a peninsula trailing off into...
Oh, it's Florida.
southern.
Yeah.
Handsome-looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I give this. I give.
I've got enough to last me.
Okay.
It already looks well fed.
So I could potentially befriend the parrot in the museum now.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Okay.
Edgy.
Dedicated to get a dedication. So what can we do? Let's try this again. Carla, sorry for losing the book.
Sorry for losing the book.
So yeah, dedicated to dedication.
You are dedicated to dedication.
So that's locked in. As shown. Oh, so this is unlocked. This as shown by actions at Port Elizabeth.
As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
That might be enough. Oh. Okay, right. So the okay, this makes sense now.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush.
Okay, is that it?
Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you.
Yes, we just needed to read that statue.
I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Right. Okay.
Can I borrow this book?
All right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Let's have a look.
It's stupid Captain Madison's book.
Is that it?
It's stupid Captain Madison's book.
I'll return it. Don't need it.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I meant to give you this back.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for returning my book. Maybe you have learned to be responsible. Next time you can just put it in the bookshelf yourself.
Okay, right, perfect. So this is a different color, so that's why.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
It's a different color, which is why I'm going to read it.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
I don't know.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for returning my book.
Let's take.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine,
yeah.
fine.
This is about John Laney, who we need his eye patch.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Can I borrow this cookbook?
Oh. This is different.
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Fine, fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Okay, this seems like it's different. This seems like it's special because of that.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Ah.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
That was different. That was a different. It was a different. Everything else. Let's try this one.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine.
Okay, it's just the cookbook. The cookbook one.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine.
Okay, so
it's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Keep the cookbook then.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Okay, can I not go up here then?
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Okay, we are going to the scum bar again. I think it's probably quicker to go this way to the docks. Go into the scum bar. Oh, this is new.
Hi.
It's changed.
I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not.
It had ingredients in it or something.
This is why we have a cookbook.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Interesting. Who is this boy? Fancy Candle.
Nancy.
Okay. Hey.
You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember
getting Carla to forgive us.
Know what's in it, or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
Yeah, go on then.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Here we go.
Good news. I have a cookbook. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
He's looking at there. Can I steal? Can I steal the picture? I can. And then can I use this? Carve the mop handle. Boom. I've just stolen the mop.
It's the cook's old mop with a sliver carved out of it. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling. I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times.
Just stolen this mop. Am I allowed to leave? There it is.
Keep your hands off my mop.
I thought it was too easy. Oh, that mop heist achievement. That fishing lure.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Okay.
This will be excellent.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay.
He'll never
cool.
complain again.
So let's head back to Wally, give him this slither, get the map, go to the forest. So let's do that.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
10 minutes later.
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Let's take a look. Yay, I love a puzzle like this. I said it before. Let's get the phone out. Okay, what are we doing? So, ooh, this looks like an interesting one. We have to go directions based on flowers. So an X marks the spot. Click. Perfect. Let's stick that here. Okay. We have our map. Ah, where is your trivia card? There must just not be one in here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to finally do it. I'm pressing the button. Highlight all objects. Why is that not doing anything? Hang on a second. Wait, what? Is that? Is that backspace? No, I think that's tab. There it is. Body's tutter. So that's how that works. Ah, okay. As expected. Oh, there isn't a trivia card in here. I don't feel too bad now. It was just really bugging me. We're never using that again. That was a one-off. I promise that was a one-off. Okay, let's get out of here. This is a big first section, so normally, obviously, I'm thinking of Secret of Monkey Island. Melee Island's really, well, I don't know if it is a quick section. It's quick because I know how to do it. But this feels involved. Forest. Okay, and then we go into the forest. So, I imagine what we do is we look at the plants, and that guides us to where we need to go. So, or does it? Let's try it this way. So let's go right. Right. No, okay, right. I think you need to look at the combination of plants, and that tells you which direction to go. And this one doesn't exist. That's there. It's got all three. I'm looking at it now. And there's 2 trees there. Ah, shit. Let's just get lost.
Guess I lost my way.
Okay, here we go. We start off here. This doesn't really match any of them. This is why I'm so confused. Like purple there and this here. This should be obvious. Let's try this. Let's go right. Let's go up. Let's go right. No, this definitely isn't it. Oh, I'm just getting lost now.
I guess I lost my way.
I need to look at this again. Okay, it's the same as when I took the photo, so it's not like the map changes, so we've got that going for us. We have purple, and we have carnivorous. Purple on the left, carnivorous on the right. That doesn't exist. Purple on the left, carnivorous on the right. It doesn't exist anywhere. This is why I'm so confused. Let's go out. Let's have a look at this sign.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
I've got the fucking map. Okay, let's go a random way. And see, look, this has got all 3. That doesn't exist. So back to the start. Let's go this way. This has all 3. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on my map. Let's look at the trees, because the map also has trees on it. I don't know. Oh, hang on a second. Then this way. Then this way. Then this way. This way. This way. Oh, trivia card. I need to get lost again. I've figured it out, I think. Get me lost. I want to get lost again.
I guess I lost my way.
Okay, here we go. Keep it the eye out trivia. I think I figured it out. It's not about the combinations of them. It just tells you which exit to go through. So the first exit is, and we'll end up here, and then we're going to go through this, and we end up near the carnivorous plant. Then we go through purple. Yes, it works like that. So you just go through whichever exit here is and you arrive here. So we then did purple, arrived at carnivorous. So we should go through purple now and arrive at carnivorous according to the map. And there it is. So we went through purple, we arrived at carnivorous, so now we're here. So let me just show you. So now we're at this bottom right one here. Okay, we figured it out. So the reason why I started again is to look for trivia cards. So let's go through here and we arrive at purple. Then we go mushroom and should arrive at a mushroom. Yep, we came out of mushroom. Purple, and we come out of purple. My phone has turned itself off. Oh, sorry. Gone into sleep mode. Purple, purple carnivorous plant, and we come out at mushroom. Yes, there it is. And then purple and X marks the spot. Boom. We are smart after all. This is
wow. The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Melee Island mop handle tree. It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Aww.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Hey, little fella.
Okay, so how do I get?
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
So I hack off a branch. Several hours later. Oh dear.
Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature... I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals.
Oh dear. Okay, cool.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Many hours later. Okay, and I think we got the trivia cards out of that. What's this Le ship's cat's name? Don't know. So let's go back to High Street. Let's go into the jail. So this is annoying because
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
I fucked up the trivia here. Have I lost that forever because I got that one wrong? How are we making a mop? It feels like...
I made a mop.
Oh, it was just the string. I thought the string would join something else. Okay.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
I, for some reason, thought it was going to be the...
It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Stuffed animal. So... Oh, not that. Let's look at our to-do list. Okay. Let's leave now. And next thing is let's go back to... Go to the museum.
there's some very tiny writing on it.
So, let me use the monocle.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
This is why you need the double monocle.
If one monocle is good, two is
okay.
Better. Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
How do I get Stan's toothbrush? That's what I'm wondering. It feels like it's an optional thing. Oh, that's not how you do it. So let's go to the shipyard.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Mop.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Yeah, it feels like I need to pry off the boards. I don't know how. I don't know.
If a ship was shot full of holes, Stan would stick oars in them and call it a galley.
I need a crowbar. If I missed anywhere on the map. Docks. Let's go to the LeChuck ship. You could kind of find a... It would make sense to maybe find a crowbar around here. Like around here. Grog.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
The ship.
How clever.
We need to find out what the cat is called to solve.
Hey, watch it!
What was that? Someone just threw something at me. See if anything's changed in the scum bar. No, where am I getting a crowbar from? Maybe on the ship itself. Maybe we'll have the chance to. There's nothing here, is there? Nothing crowbar
I'd need a
looking.
lot of keys to open that. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers.
Anything new?
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists.
Yeah. Got it.
I've noticed, if you notice here, another trivia card. Does that get picked up? It does get picked up by the tab button. Okay. That's cake capsize. Perfect. See, I know my stuff. What am I doing? Yes, locksmith again.
Hi there.
Hi. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This'll be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Okay. So, do we just give the parrot some crackers and it gets distracted and then we're just able to... steal the stuff we need. Oh, and then...
The display case is locked.
Oh yeah, that's because... Where's my new key? There. Done. Meanwhile, at the mansion.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Interesting. She had a weird key on her forehead. Let's go in here. Are they still in here?
I don't really have anything to say.
Oh, okay. Nothing. Okay. Let's go back to the voodoo lady and get this eye patch restored. With some voodoo magic.
Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier.
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. See what I can do.
Okay. Bite of 1,000 needles. I already have an idea what that potentially could be. So let's just get out of here. And we're going to head back to the forest. Which is here. Sake, I need to do this again. But I wonder if 1,000 needles is relating to a hedgehog, because they have many needles on it. Okay, green to green. Oh, fuck Lord.
It's probably time for them to fly south.
There.
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals.
I thought it was like this. I was thinking, what do we do? Can I use any of this stuff with the woodland critters? Bite of 1,000 needles. It should be like something to do with the hedgehog. I can't stab the woodland creatures.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
Is it the carnivorous plant? Bite of 1,000 needles. Maybe I was thinking, maybe I overthought this. I mean, we might actually have everything we need. Let's go back to the voodoo lady. Low Street. Let's try giving her this plant. I thought it was a
There you go.
Yeah,
Like
there we go.
1,000 needles.
Had it
Tell
ready.
me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Okay, I was overthinking it, thinking it's something to do with the hedgehog. Like hair of the dog that bit us from Curse of Monkey Island.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
And?
Well, how do I look? Yeah. What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to.
Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail.
Oh no. It feels like there's so much more stuff here. What about Stan and his toothbrush? How did we get it?
I'll wait until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to skip.
Wow, okay. Let's do a little bit of a save. Okay, here we go.
Hi there. You must be the Quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay.
All right.
How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Meanwhile, at the scum bar.
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
And we're off, and I didn't get Stan's toothbrush. I'm very upset about that. I don't know how. We needed a crowbar or something. But hey, that's life, and that might be part 1 complete. Okay.
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
Can I leave the hold?
But no!
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
What if I need to, you know...
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Okay.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset. No way am I picking that up with my hands.
Alright. Can I swab up the grease?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Aw.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Is this going to keep happening?
You missed a spot.
Is that your catchphrase or something?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Seriously, get some new dialogue.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Okay. Quartermaster gave me this pamphlet.
It's an inspirational instructional pamphlet that I'm supposed to carry around and read.
Get on board. A new crew member pamphlet. Copyright LeChuck. All rights reserved. Get inspired. Follow LeChuck's lead. Betray trust. Throw tantrums. Commit fraud. Overstay your welcome. Bear false witness. Destroy the beloved. Destroy the beautiful. Threaten bodily harm. Commit bodily harm. Murder those who get in your way. Condensed from the book The LeChuck Way. Get to work. Don't get fired. The ship is enchanted to be unboardable by anyone but her crew. This includes you, so don't worry about it. Unless you get fired, then worried. Okay.
The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
Okay.
More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken? I can't see much through this thing. More chickens?
Oh, yes.
Murray?
Indeed, I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull. But you have me at a disadvantage with it, zombie man. Have we met before?
I'm in disguise.
In that case, I would think you'd comprehend the value of staying hidden. A curse of painful boils on your left foot for exposing me. I'm here undercover, gathering valuable information for the exquisitely devious Captain Madison.
Madison? Very interesting.
Ooh, I probably should not have said that. Do me a favor and keep it to yourself, withered zombie man.
No problem. How come you're working for Captain Madison? I thought you were your own man. Skull.
I owe her a favor. It's none of your business.
Can I take this off now?
I better leave it on while I'm on the ship. Why do you owe Captain Madison a favor?
Well, ironically, I was sealed up in a crate, and she freed me.
Oh, you mean like I just did?
It's not the same thing.
What exactly is Madison up to?
I would be a poor spy indeed if I told you that. You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
So if I try and leave, what's going to happen?
Going somewhere, swabby? You haven't cleaned up that mess. Get back to mobbing.
I'm feeling just the slightest... I wonder what it's made out of.
Okay, we've got some chicken feed.
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
So give that some...
Thanks, chicken. Don't bite my fingers off, okay?
Okay.
I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
So, are we friends yet? I'm trying to make friends with the chicken. I need that egg. There's one up here.
At least they don't smell like live chickens. More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of chicken?
Let's try this up here. What's this? Yep. Ooh, oh, can I unscrew it? Yes.
Boy, these are really wedged in there.
Oh.
Boy, these are really wedged in there. Boy, these are really wedged in there. No way am I picking that up with my hands.
Can I use something instead of my hands? Soothe them with crackers.
I think that only works on parrots.
Get the mop. Got it. Swab up grease.
Looks like you missed a spot.
Puzzle brain activated. Swab the screws.
I'll just put a little dab on there.
And this one here. Excellent. Take a break. And now they're greased up and should come out. Oh, easy. Oh.
Come on. Tell me what Madison is up to.
You diminish us both by asking. Knock it off.
Ah, okay. I give him my horse armor.
I haven't worked out where they keep the ship's horse yet. It's torn and ugly, but strangely compelling.
I don't know what I'm supposed to have used this for. It looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Can I give Murray anything? Hey, let's get out of here.
It's a really tight fit. I can't quite squeeze through.
Oh my god, more grease.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
There we go.
This is now a... The grease helps. A little.
Why?
The grease helps. A little.
Oh, I thought that would have worked.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. The rest of my gear is in there. I hope it'll be safe down here. It's probably fine.
Can I put stuff in here? Because I'm too big. Oh my god. Okay, let's go again.
Oi, you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
If I stand here...
You missed a spot.
I want to cover myself in grease.
I think it's chicken grease. I hope my roommates don't get upset.
Oh, let's keep going. Oh no. Okay, I think we just had to double grease it. Okay, here we go. How's...
Almost. That is a fairly greasy porthole.
How do we make it greasier? Oh man, this is like you're watching me puzzle solve in real time. See, I thought we would do something like...
I think it's chicken grease.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's made out of.
What do we do with this? something about this chicken feed here. Can't use it of Murray.
Hold it right there. You come up when I say you can, which is never get back to mopping.
Oh, I want to get covered in the grease. Will he throw it at us?
Nice try, Swabby. I told you, you...
Yeah. And one more time, anything?
Going somewhere, Swabby? I told you.
No.
Hold it right there. You haven't cleaned up the...
How do we get through? It's a locked in a room puzzle. We have everything we need to get out.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
You
missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
Why am I doing this?
Close enough.
Wait.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts. Close enough.
Right, what? Why am I doing this? Why?
Looks like you missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
Swab my kit back? I'm making everything greasy.
Almost.
So
I think it's chicken grease. I hope.
Swab it up.
Oi.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
I swabbed the ladder. I don't know. Okay, let's take a break. Got to put our thinking caps on here. Firstly, let me do a quick pixel scan. Am I missing anything? Chicken. Grease. Murray. We have a knife, which we use to remove the screws. So now we have screws.
I got these from the porthole.
What could we use screws on? Nothing. We have crackers.
I think that only works on parrots.
Okay.
You missed a spot.
Oh, nuts.
I want to swab myself. Swab Murray again.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
I'll let that one alone. She's got an egg.
Oh, I've just made it. I don't know what just happened. I've made it even more
It's working.
greasy. Okay. It's just being stupid. I think you need to replenish the grease each time. Let's have a little peer.
Can't see anything. This one doesn't open.
I only have 8 minutes, not 10 minutes.
That's a big rudder.
Size up the rudder. Right, what can we do here? I imagine we've got to, what, maybe...
That's a big rudder.
Okay. Let's come back up.
I can't see anything. This one doesn't open. This is a bunch of empty containers of monkey blood and squid.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so there's something about the anchor.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be more useful for fishing than stopping.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Feast your eyes on this, me hearties. The one and only map showing the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island.
Yeah.
The map will be kept in my cabin. No one is to touch it or disturb it in any way. Now, before we can follow the map, obviously we must make our way to Monkey Island itself. Let's have the potion report.
Wait, there's a potion?
You don't remember that from my other story? To get to Monkey Island, you have to brew a special potion.
But you and LeChuck had both been there before. Why couldn't you just sail there?
It doesn't work like that. You have to make the potion every time.
How does the potion work?
I don't know. Nobody does. It's magic. It just helps you find Monkey Island.
What's in it?
Oh, let's see. It's got squid ink and monkey blood and a pressed skull. I definitely remember that. Also cinnamon, mint, and brimstone. And some coloring and preservatives. Oh, and a live chicken. But listen, you shouldn't worry about this yet. Wait till you're 12 or so.
Okay, I think I got it.
The potion is nearly finished, Captain. All that's left is one flattened skull, and we'll be ready to cook it.
Excellent. You there, in the back. New guy.
Me?
You look familiar somehow.
Do you ever go to Swabby conventions?
Well, no matter. Go and get us a skull. A flat one. Any questions?
Mari.
Why do we need a skull?
To finish the voodoo potion. We just went over this.
Well, why does it have to be a flat skull?
Because the recipe says so.
Where should I look for a skull?
That's your problem.
Can I have a raise?
Sure. Straight into the rigging, where you'll hang by your ankles for the next few years.
Got it? Never mind.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay, I'm on it. One skull. Flat.
Be quick about it then. Meeting adjourned.
Okay.
Finish the potion and then I'll see about getting my hands on that map. How's the potion coming?
You heard the captain. It's nearly finished.
Go and find a flattened skull like he told you to.
If you can't do that, find a regular skull and flatten it.
Yeah.
Nice looking skull you've got there, Apple Bob.
Now, before you get any ideas, I'm a ghost. My skull won't work. And Putra already asked. Why don't you stick your own head in the pot and see what happens?
And there's another fishing lure.
I'll find a skull someplace else.
What is this?
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay. I know you're under pressure.
What is this fishing lure?
Sorry if I offended you.
Oh, that's okay.
Shouldn't you be up in the crow's nest doing lookout stuff?
The best show is down here. I want to see if you screw up this thing with this girl.
Can I check the crow's nest for a skull?
There's nothing you need up there.
Any ideas for where
Be
to
a
find
Jolly
a skull?
Roger.
I'm really more of a watcher than a helper.
What's it like working for LeChuck?
I can't complain.
Really?
It's in the employee handbook. No complaining. You'll live longer if you remember that, new guy.
Do we have a union?
You sure don't, Swabby.
Gotta go. I've got a job to do.
My condolences.
Right. What's going on here?
Looks like it's empty.
Oh, okay.
working, Swabby?
I'm thinking I've got an idea with that.
The very first item in the ship's safety procedures is never to try to pet Scruffles. Top deck schedule.
Scruffles. That is the answer to... Scruff that.
Now's not a good time to attract attention. Toasty. Excuse me, your captainship?
I told ye to find a flattened skull. Do it! Before I decide to use yours instead!
Top deck schedule. 1 bell, crew voting. 2 bells, LeChuck shouting. Toasty.
Okay. What's up?
This is a bunch of empty containers of preservatives and coloring agents. I think it's just a sculpture. I hope it's just a sculpture.
Okay, let's go into the ship.
Oh, I barely touched it. It just fell apart. I was barely... I guess it's a good sign if they're not trying to leave.
Okay, so we've got a rat.
These open plan offices are all the rage now.
Hmm.
Reminder to all crew. Extinguish demon fire with the proper extinguishment. Other methods will not work.
Okay. I think actually this could be a good place to end episode 2. We have a goal in mind. We are trying to find a press skull. I think, again, puzzle brain going. Take Murray, put him in the cannon, lock off the end. It fires him and he gets flattened and we use him. That is my guess. Not sure if it's right, but that's what I think could possibly happen. But we will see, obviously. Yeah, we managed to escape Melee Island. Lots of interesting things going on. Things with graffiti. In fact, we didn't get Stan's toothbrush. Very annoyed about that. These weird locks. And now these fishing lures in everyone's head. And I could kind of see something about how there was like several keys for that. Those fishing lures are like almost you're part of a secret society and you know something about these keys. Oh, there's something, it feels like we've barely scratched the surface. Lots of mysteries going on. I don't know if we're going to go back to Melee Island and explore a few of these a bit more. But we'll have to see. But I'm really liking the game so far. Nothing's felt too difficult in terms of puzzles. We've managed to get through Act 1, no problem. We're on the LeChuck ship now. Let's see where this is going to take us next. But yeah, I'm very enjoying it so far. Looking forward to part 3. I can already tell this is a great game. Can't wait to get back to this. And yeah, I imagine my brain will be racing whilst I'm not playing it now. Trying to think of maybe some things we might have missed on Melee Island. It's the Stan toothbrush thing that's really bugging me. Feels like we needed a crowbar, but I don't know. It might have been just worth an achievement, but who knows. But anyway, that's been part 2. I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and hopefully I'll see you next time for part 3 of Return to Monkey Island.